we've learned a bunch of ways to factor now. We need to actually figure out how we're going to use which one or when we're going to use which one. There's a lot to keep track of. So we're going to do a little flowchart action here. The first thing you should always look for, no matter what, is the GCF, the greatest common factor. If it says factor, if they have something in common, do that first. Then you sort of have a decision to make. Do I have 2 terms, 3 terms, or 4 terms? If you have 2 terms and it's still factorable, it's probably going to be a difference of squares. So we're going to just call that dots. If it has 3 terms, you should also say, well, if I know that the leading coefficient is 1, I can just play the numbers game. That's when it's x plus, and you just got to figure out what multiplies to the last term and adds up to the middle term. If it's not a 1 in the front, you're going to have to do split the middle, which is similar to the numbers game where you turn it into grouping. You figure out what multiplies to the first times the last and adds up to the middle. If it has 4 terms, then you're pretty much always going to do grouping, but do make sure you remember to do the GCF first, even when you're doing grouping.